Here, student over at Jones Technical Institute, and today we will be doing a brake adjustment starting with the slack adjusters, automatic slack adjusters. Simple tools you're going to need here: 3/8 wrench. This one for this slack adjuster could be a little bit different depending on the manufacturer of the slack adjuster. Flathead screwdriver and tape measure. First, I'm going to start by releasing the pawl on this automatic slack adjuster, and the reason you do this is to allow the teeth to not grab so you can actually turn the slack adjuster. Now what you're going to watch for here as I turn this is to see how close the brake shoes get to the drums. You're going to want them to touch the drums, and once they do, you're going to want to back off a quarter turn. So tighten these down. Get them all the way snugged up. All right, and there we are. Now we just back off a quarter turn. And there you go. Now the reason you take it off a quarter turn is so your pads aren't constantly contacting your drums. Because if you had that, then you'd be having brake drag. Your pads will wear out quicker also. So you're gonna wanna make sure you always take it off a quarter turn. Now next thing we're gonna check for here is your rod free play or rod stroke length for your off your brake chamber. Now you're going to check this by going from the back of the chamber to the clevis pin. So here we got, it says 2.5 inches. You're going to want to go to the middle of the clevis pin. So now we're going to have my lovely assistant apply the brakes, and then we're going to remeasure, and the difference between them being the measurement from when they're extended to compressed is the measurement you're looking for. All right, Jake, go ahead and press the brakes. All right, you see as it moved out. And again, you're gonna take another measurement. Looks like 4 1/4. Now if you take 2.5 and 4 1/4, it gives us, what, inch and a quarter? So 1 1/4 inches. Now on this truck, that's within specifications. Now every truck is different, so you're gonna wanna look that up in the manufacturer specifications. Another thing I forgot to mention real quick is on this chamber, it's just a service chamber. There is no spring brake on this. So you do not have to have the parking brakes released to do this one. Now on the ones in front of this, on this axle up here, do have a spring brake chamber, which means you would have to release the parking brake, chalk the wheels, then do your adjustments. Because you cannot have the brake supplied while you're doing this adjustment, because it would cause the slack adjuster to already have tension, and then you couldn't loosen or tighten it. And that's pretty much a brake adjustment on these trucks. Any other questions? Leave a comment.